guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing today? Um, thank you. I've been under the weather for the last couple of days, so I could not have come on. So if you find I'm sounding a little bit under the weather, that's because I had throat infections. But I don't want to spend too much time talking about me, but I want to take the opportunity right now to introduce myself to you guys that might be listening to me for the very first time. My name is Ernie Braveboy, and I am a real estate investor, and I am also a stock investor. I invest in stocks and so forth. And going forward from Monday to Friday, once the stock market is open, I will be going on here live from 9:30 p.m. most of I think from tomorrow we're gonna bring the time back to 9:30 p.m. and show you about stock, tell you the stocks I'm buying. So I hope you guys are pumped up. I hope you guys ready to go, and I hope you're ready to discuss some stocks and what going on in the stock market. As I said, I think it's a great opportunity while people are running from this time when stocks are seem to be down. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for people to just start jumping into the stock market and for you to start making some investment because there is still some good stocks to buy. I also love my Apple. I still love companies like Nvidia, Amazon, which is coming up with a split soon. I love these companies, but I think right now in this market, because of all the uncertainty, I am saying that you should consider companies that give dividends, companies that build things, companies that give back money to investors. And last week we talked about a couple of oil companies, and I still want to go ahead and revisit some of these companies. And you can also look back on my channel. I talk about some of the same stock I'll be talking about today, but I will be going deeper. So I'm going to still go back and I'm going to share PXD again because I think PXD is a wonderful company. So I'm going to share it and we're going to talk about companies like PXD. We're going to talk about Devon, which is DVN, and they hit the all-time high today. And this was just a wonderful company with 8%. So I'm gonna share this screen again, and we're gonna hit a couple companies. But first, I'm gonna start with Devon because of what they did today. We're gonna go and we're gonna talk about Devon. So now we had Devon. Last week we had Devon what in the 60s when I told you guys that you should buy it. Instead of high, it had a pullback at $75. I still think you could kind of wait to get on into Devon. You should wait for a pullback and then you should buy any stocks. Oh, somebody go. Yeah, sorry. You should buy any stock that once you see the oil stock pullback. So we're talking about an 8% dividend. I wouldn't go for it. I wouldn't go too far with that. It is one of the great stocks. So look at your chart. If there's a pullback on Devon, you may want to buy that stock. So as I said, I'm a little bit under the weather, but we're gonna keep going fast and not to stay too long, but tell you exactly what to think about the market. Today, I think the market was a little bit, not we didn't lose, but we didn't have a big gain. So I think everything was just more into the neutral. So we're gonna talk about one of my favorite company again. I'm gonna share that screen with you in a minute because I think it has been one of my favorite companies, and it's PXD. So let me go back to PXD, Pioneer Natural Resources. I've been telling you guys about that stock. If you've been listening, and if you're not following me, you should be following me. No, I would say you have to wait for a pullback because last week the stock was at 260, and I said it was a good buy. I still say that stock is going up to 300. And then they have a 13% dividend payout. It is the highest dividend in the S&P. So guys, I want you guys to take a look at that stock. It's amazing stock. Look at all stocks. The dividends is humongous, and and the stocks keep rising with the war we have going on, and with all the lockdown in China. Some of your tech stock is suffering. So I say you should be pivoting towards oil. Okay, guys. So I show you two stock, which was Pioneer and Devon. Now I'm gonna go differently and show you two different stocks. These stocks are not oil stocks, but they are great stocks to invest in. And I'm gonna share this screen with you in a minute about the stock I am going to talk about. So I hope you guys ready. And this here is just a wonderful stock again. I said we're looking for companies that do things and make things. We're looking for companies that give back dividend. And we have Constellation Brand. They're a little bit down. They're midway. They're not at the lowest, but they're still at a discount. Constellation Brands deals with a lot of beers, and as a recession is going on, I guess more people will be drinking beer. So I love Constellation. They give a dividend also. So I love this company. It's continued to rise. And another pick again for me today is Constellation. It's a stock I would buy right now. All right, guys. So and then so Constellation Brands, guys. Take a look at the chart and take a look at the stock. I definitely recommend buying Constellation Brand. So we're gonna keep moving. And I said I got one of my favorite stock again to talk to you about. It has been my favorite and continue to be my favorite, and that is the stock of Morgan Stanley. I'm gonna just pull up Morgan Stanley here so you guys could see what it is doing. So here we go with Morgan Stanley. With everything that going on with the Fed's increasing rate, I still believe in Morgan Stanley. Still think Morgan Stanley is the best of the banks. You're getting a 3.5 dividend, and I love them. You're getting them at around the low. They has not. There was so when I talked about them last week, they was like what 80. They're now 86. So you're still getting them around that range there. That's over $100 stock, and you have a 3.5 dividend to fall on, guys. So I said, guys, my name is Ernie Braveboy. I'm a real estate investor for the last 20 years, and I'm also a stock investor, and I love the stock market. Hopefully tomorrow my voice will be a lot better if for the guys that can't understand me. So thank you for watching my video. Please comment and subscribe, and look for me where we will be talking about stocks at 9:30 every evening. So I really, 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 really look to seeing you guys and getting to know you guys, listening to your messages, and kind of really, really connecting with you, so we could kind of build a relationship and we could get to know each other. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow at 9:30. And thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for messages and all that good stuff. And hopefully we could have some more fun with the stock market, because I want you guys to make money and I want to make money. So you got to make some form of investment so you could be rich. It's not going to fall for you from the sky. Most of us is not that lucky to win the lotto. So we have to talk about rental properties, or we have to talk about some form of investment into the stock market. And I said Morgan Stanley is like what, $86. Devon is like $75. Think about all the stuff that we pay money for. And if you're never invested, it's a good time to get with a cheap stock. You don't have to have $10,000. If you have $500, that's what you have. You start with that investment. Anyway, guys, and then you grow. So with your dividends, what you will do is every time you get your dividends, you could reinvest it. And that's how you build wealth. So don't think that you have to have $10,000 to buy $10,000 worth of stock. You don't have to. If it's $500, it's $500 you have. If it's $200, it's $200 you have. You start, and making the start is the hardest. Anyway, guys, see you on my next video at 9:30 tomorrow, and see you every night at 9:30 where we talk stocks. On the weekend, we'll try to meet with you again where we talk real estate. Anyway, bye. Have a good afternoon.